Hey guys, so it's been a long time since I have made a video, a couple years, and there's a lot to update you guys on. First and foremost, as you can tell by the title of this video, I got my kidney transplant. I got it in January of 2018, so over a year ago, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that. It's kind of crazy to go back and think about now, but so I was on dialysis for about 4 years, and I had just switched over to a new transplant facility about 6 months prior to my transplants, and it was the end of December, and I got a call saying I was on like a wait list to see, I was on the donor list, but there's like a wait list, like a backup wait list, so they test the kidney, and the first couple people are the people who get a chance to go at the kidney, but if they don't answer whatever, they move to the other people's online. Well, I didn't get that kidney, and then I got a call a couple weeks later. It was early in the morning, about 1:26 a.m., telling me that they had my kidney to come, and everything just happened so crazy fast once I got that call. So if you didn't know, I was kind of living out of my suitcase for those 4 years because, like I said, they could call at a moment's notice and you just have to go. So really there's not time to pack or anything like that. So I had most of my stuff in a suitcase getting ready to go at a moment's notice. So we got the call, packed up our vehicle. We got there early in the morning, and this person, because I got a deceased donor, and so this person was officially declared brain dead. So, and the family had decided to do organ donation, and so I was in the hospital. They had my room prepped and ready on the transplant floor, and there were a couple of surgeries before mine, a liver and the other kidney, and then it was my kidney. So I waited and didn't get into surgery until later that night. It was about, I don't know how long the surgery was because I was honestly out of it, but I was really nervous because it didn't really seem real to me that this was happening, and something that I had prayed for and had so much faith that Heavenly Father was going to bless me with, that it actually happened. And it took me a while to process that, honestly. And so I get in the surgery went well. I actually got to look at my kidney before they put it in my body, and so that was really cool. And then so I got out of surgery, and I officially spent 3 days in the hospital, and then I was out. Then I had to stay where the transplant place was located at for about a month, and then I got to come home. So for those 3 days, my kidney worked amazing. Like, as soon as like they were wheeling me back to the recovery room, and it had already started working, and blood flowing and everything like that, and it was so amazing because it was like bam, and it worked. And some people aren't that lucky. They have tendency what's called a sleepy kidney, so it could take a while for it to work, but mine automatically started working, and everything went really good. They were really happy. I was up the next day walking, and that I have a 10-inch incision on my right side, and they put in like 32 staples or something like that, so in me, because they had to do my tendons incision for my kidney, and then they had to remove the PD catheter that I had in me for my dialysis. The peritoneal dialysis catheter had to be taken out, so I had a couple other incisions, but it worked out all really, really well. I was responding well to the medication. Everything looked good, so we went home. It was kind of a weird transition, I will be honest, because I could literally feel where they put the kidney in me. It was kind of like a rock, and so it was like in by my leg. So you have your stomach right here, and then you have your leg, and it was put into this cavity, like right here in your lower abdominal area, because it's closest to your main arteries that run through your body and to your bladder. And so they put it there, and so every time I would like bend to sit on a chair or something like that, I could feel my kidney there. It literally felt like a rock or whatever in there. And because they had cut all the nerves and stuff like that to get into my body, that part of my leg was kind of numb for a while. 4 or 5 months it was numb, but everything ended up working out. So I was there for a month. I was responding well to the medication. They were taking my blood. Everything looked really, really good. So I got to come home in February, and we had been home a couple days. And at this point, my original kidneys, I had one out the year previous, and so I only had my one original kidney in me and my transplanted kidney in me. And so when I got home, I was home for like 4 days, and then my original kidney started acting funny, and so they had to fly me down to where my transplant facility was, and they had to take it out, and because it kind of imploded on me, which wasn't the greatest. But so they cut me open like straight down the middle and ended up removing that, and everything went well with that surgery. And so at this point they had taken out that staples, and I was in the hospital about 10 days, and then we had to stay another week. And so all in all, it was almost 3 weeks that staying there to make sure that everything was still good and that. And then so it went really well. They took out the staples and everything looked really good. And they were really happy, and we came back, and I haven't had any trouble with anything since. So it's really been a miracle, I have to say, because I got a second chance at life. And for a while it was really hard to comprehend that, that like the thing I'd been praying for so many years had actually happened. And so it was really exciting, scary, nerve-wracking. We were praying for the best, and also thanking Holy Father for what He had done in my miracle. And so it was a surreal experience that we had, and so it was just amazing. But I thought I would update you guys and say I got my transplant. I got it last year. Everything is looking good and just amazing, and my kidney is working and is functioning at an optimum level. The doctors are so very, very happy with the way it's going and things like that, and I am so happy that everything is going really well. And I haven't had to been in the hospital since then or anything like that, which is like a miracle for me. And the fact that I didn't have to be at the hospitals or whatever. So that's exciting. I've been able to continue my college education. I'm graduating in a couple days. So that's exciting, and just being able to look forward to my future and plan things now. It's been such a surreal, amazing experience, and I can actually do things now, like I can work out, I can eat things and that I didn't used to be able to eat, and really sustain friendships and build friendships and have plans in my life. And that's so amazing, because for those 4 years I wasn't able to like plan ahead with my life or anything like that. And so getting this transplant and continuing my education in college and things like that is just amazing to me. And it's amazing that Heavenly Father would bless me with that miracle of a transplant. And I still think about that family, hope someday that I get to meet them and thank them for the gift that they gave me, even though they lost someone they loved, and that's really hard on them. And I feel their pain of losing someone they loved. I lost my grandpa a year before my transplant, so I know what they're feeling. I mean, I'm not saying I know what loss is. I know what it's like losing someone you love. I know that it was hard for a while, but I prayed for them and their family. And so, yeah, not to leave on a sad note or anything like that, but like I said, like 3 or 4 times, I'm very glad for this opportunity. I wanted to update you guys. I'm hoping to do more videos, and probably gonna give you guys a year update and stuff like that, tell you kind of what I went through and then where I'm at now and things like that. So thank you and have a great day. Oh, and subscribe.